here back to a new Milo Murphy's Law review. And if you haven't watched one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next two episodes of season 2 of Milo Murphy's Law. And yeah, we start with the first one of this review, and it starts with the family eating, and Sarah's just talking about Doofenshmirtz and how, yeah, she's just getting annoyed with Doofenshmirtz because they're still living, he's still living with them. And yeah, just showing all the time, or a time of how he's just been aggravating her. And yeah, even having these pajamas of what it looks like, but no, it's from her curtains. And even eating her food as well. Like, yeah, even eating her food, like, for real now. And then they actually decide to take Doof out on a day of different activities, like this museum of different organs. And this thing he was working on ends up making this fossil come to life. And yeah, Zach is getting terrified. And yeah, telling or doing this breathe in, and eventually he passes out or he falls onto the floor because he's like, oh, I accidentally hit the pause button. Yeah, he's wondering where the exit is, which then they start doing all these different things with these different organs and making a car, which yeah, they start driving and crashing, and they're wondering who's responsible for this. And then Milo and Sarah's mom comes over to take Doofenshmirtz to this next area. And of course, he has a fear of raccoons, which when he was camping, he sees a bear eating in his basket, and then a raccoon comes and attacks him. And then yeah, we see all these raccoons, and he then releases them, and yeah, blows this horn or this whistle, which causes these pigs to come. And yeah, we see Sarah having this costume, and yeah, getting taken by these pigs. And then Doofenshmirtz is at the dad's work, and yeah, being told not to press the button, but he presses it and nothing happens, and it gets replaced by moved to this other machine. And yeah, Doofenshmirtz saves him, and he accidentally presses it, causing water to spew everywhere. And of course, he's just in at the house again, just saying not how useful he is to everybody. And yeah, we see this lady coming on the nose, and yeah, sees the people that he may have upset. But yeah, they all have something very good to actually say about him. And yeah, he gets attacked by a raccoon as well. But yeah, they all thank him for what he actually managed to do and actually present him a trophy. And yeah, we're seeing the dinosaur eating the bush, which is quite funny. Yeah, another good episode. And then we go to the next one, which starts with the Milo family and the mom saying of how this roller skating, the skating rink is going to be closing. And yeah, when it comes to Saturn Dreams, they have a chart of Saturn Dreams. And yeah, seeing from the past of just from Milo Murphy's Law, or from Murphy's Law, everything just going pretty bad for all of them. And yeah, even when it comes to therapy as well. And then we see Dakota and Cavendish doing obviously trash duty as usual. And then their boss gives them another assignment about these garden gnomes. And yeah, of course, the mom and dad are not very pleased, I guess I could say, when it comes to Milo signing them up for the finals. Which yeah, he then coaches them. And then Dakota and Cavendish go into this house to get these garden gnomes, but then this lady comes over to them and starts baiting them. And then, yeah, we see Doof there. And yeah, he even shows of how he's one of the judges. And we get a reference to his video when he was roller skating and ending up in the toilet. Remember that from Phineas and Ferb? I like that little reference there. And then they try to go back, and Cavendish and Dakota getting the garden gnomes, and they open the door. But yeah, they get beaten again. And then Mrs. and Mr. Murphy say the people that they have seen from the flashback that we've seen, seeing them again, and then using this gadget to go and get the garden gnomes, which then they see the elderly lady, and then she disappears, and then under him and beating them as well. And then these guys at the desk, at the counter, saying how amazing this routine is and wish it was on broadcast on TV, which Different Smurfs gives a 10. And of course, Milo is telling his parents not to give up. And yeah, they're waiting. Dakota and Cavendish are waiting for the elderly lady to go to sleep. Which then she comes over to the van and even chases them with her car. And yeah, Milo's and Sarah's parents are doing really good, as we can see. But of course, Murphy's Law as obstacles, which they managed to get past. And even more stuff that happens too, which they managed to do really well. And even causing the elderly lady to fall down this hole, which of course he ends up on top of the van that Dakota and Cavendish are on. And yeah, they're thinking that they're gonna get hurt even more. And so he's like, "We'll pay you for the," or they're like, "We'll pay you for the garden gnomes." And yeah, they all did very. The parents did very well, and the kids are proud of them. And yeah, they managed to get um the garden gnomes. But it actually turns out that's what all these garden gnomes are not valuable at all, and that they have alien droppings inside of them. And yeah, we just see this UFO as well. Yeah, at that elderly lady's house. But yeah, really good episodes here. I'd like to know what y'all think. Get to the next one.